அன்பார்ந்த தோழர் ராமகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களே, மார்க்சிஸ்ட் கம்யூனிஸ்ட் கட்சி போலிட் பியூரோ அங்கம் காம்ரேடு யு வாசுகி, மார்க்சிஸ்ட் கம்யூனிஸ்ட் கட்சிக்கு தமிழ்நாடு செயலாளர் அன்பார்ந்த தோழர் சண்முகம், இவருடைய உட்காருங்க அன்பார்ந்த தோழர்களே, என்னுடைய தமிழ் இப்போ திருந்து போச்சு. இதனேக்கால் கூடுதல் தமிழ் எந்த பக்கத்தில் இல்லை. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல், I would like to extend warm revolutionary greetings to all the comrades who are present here, and also the state committee, district committee up to the branch who have jointly organized a massive state level campaign from last 15th to up to 20th, taking up livelihood issues of the people, of workers, peasants, women, youth, agricultural laborers and so on, and also the issue of communal hatred that is being propagated by fascistic RSS and Sangh Pariwar in the length and breadth of the country. Holding high the red flag, comrades of Tamilnadu campaign for the unity of people, unity of all sections of people, so that we can carry on the struggle in defense of the rights of the people, livelihood issues of various sections of people can be highlighted, and the ruling classes, the RSS controlled Modi government at the center, which is only taking care of the interest of the exploiters in the country, like Ambani and Adani. Even though Modi speaks about Sabke Saath Sabka Vikas, he is only taking care of the Vikas of Ambanis and Adanis. And we have, through this campaign in Tamil Nadu, highlighted these problems of the people and the wrong policies of the ruling classes, so that we would be able to unite the people, workers, peasants, women, youth and students, to take up the real issues and problems of the people. Friends and comrades, very recently we had a very gruesome air crash in which, nearly 300 people, those who have traveled in the aircraft, except for one, rest of the people got killed. And many medical college students also got killed. And the entire country was shocked. We all mourned, expressed our sorrow over this tragedy, which is very, very important. But in the context, we should also understand something. The death of those who got burnt in the aircraft, that is very shocking. But certain deaths that take place in our society, the society, we are apprehensive whether we are taking sufficient serious note of this or not. For example, during the over 10-year rule of Narendra Modi, we have the statistics available. Daily wage workers, lakhs of them commit suicide because of their very, very disastrous living conditions. Farmers, peasants, agricultural laborers, they also commit suicide, which is being recorded by the National Crime Record Bureau. So roughly more than 350,000 people, daily wage workers, agricultural laborers and farmers committed suicide because they are unable to carry on with the unbearable living conditions. So when hundreds of people got killed in an accident, naturally we are shocked, we are pained, we pay homage. But every day, agricultural laborers, peasants, daily wage workers, they are committing suicide because of the wrong policies of the ruling classes, Modi government. This also we have to take note of. Friends, we know the kind of false promises to mislead youth and the people Narendra Modi and other BJP leaders have been dishing out in their rhetoric, in their speeches. We all remember unemployment being a very, very important problem in our society. Modi, to attract youth and people, made a tall declaration that his government will provide 2 crore jobs every year. Don't you remember that? Now, his government is moving towards the 11th year of his rule. During the last 10 years, if Modi government was to provide 2 crore jobs per year, they should have created 20 crore jobs during the 10 years period. 10 into 2, 20 crore. What's the reality? It was a false promise. He was trying to mislead gullible people. On the contrary, while this government gave false promise about job creation, what they were doing? Natural vacancies that emerge due to the retirement of people in central government positions and public sector undertakings. During Modi's rule, 14 lakh such jobs remain unfilled. The government is not making appointments to these 14 lakh vacancies that have generated due to retirement. We have to also take note of the fact, if proper reservation policy is being implemented in the case of these 14 lakh jobs, how many jobs scheduled tribe youth would have got? I have calculated. 1.25 lakh jobs would have been available for scheduled tribe people. 2.4 lakh jobs would be available for scheduled caste people. 3.35 lakh jobs would be available for backward community people. If government was to appoint youth to these 14 lakh vacancies, instead of keeping them vacant, if government was to appoint youth, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and backward sections of our society, their right has been denied by this policy of not filling the vacancies that exist in our country. So on the one hand, false promise of job creation is being given, which is not being fulfilled. Something which the government should have done, emerging vacancies, the government should have made appointment. They refuse to make that appointment. They are following the policy of abolition of vacancies. So we have to make youth and people understand this treacherous policy of the ruling classes, especially Modi government, and we have to mobilize youth and people to fight against this most disastrous policy that they pursue with regard to job creation. Comrades, the central government led by Modi and Amit Shah, they are following policies which will lead to the unity and integrity of our country. We see in our constitution a concept that strong states and strong center should coexist. Indian constitution defines India in the following words. India that is Bharat is a union of states. Without states, there is no India. What's the policy pursued by Narendra Modi now? He is selectively ignoring and denying the rights of set of states which are not falling in line with RSS and BJP. With the operation of GST, Goods and Services Tax, most of the tax revenue goes into the hands of the center. Even earlier, substantial extent of tax revenue used to go to center. So in the constitution itself, there is a provision for a finance commission, central finance commission, to decide how the money collected from the length and breadth of the country needs to be vertically and horizontally distributed. How it should be divided between central government and state governments, and how it should be distributed among various state governments. This authority is being misused by Narendra Modi government in a highly discriminatory manner. With the paucity of time, other senior leaders are to speak. I don't want to explain these things at length, but I shall put it very briefly. Modi government is denying the rightful share of states like Tamilnadu, Kerala, and various other states where governments are there which are not part of BJP alliance, NDA alliance. What is the plight of Tamil Nadu? The Fourth Finance Commission provided 7.9% for the state of Tamil Nadu when it is from the divisible pool. By the time 15th Finance Commission started working, it has come down from 7.9% to 4.07%, almost half. Naked discrimination, vengeance. With regard to Kerala, population also is a factor in this. During the 10th Finance Commission, Kerala had 3.87% from the divisible pool. Now, during the 15th Finance Commission, this has straightaway made into half, from 3.8%, 1.9%. This discriminatory attitude, this will make states revolt against them. We are not revolting. We want national integration. We want India to remain together. But if the central government behaves in an irrational and vindictive manner to states which are not politically falling in line with BJP and RSS, there will be a very difficult situation. There are many other instances. You see, effort to impose Hindi over non-Hindi speaking states. And Tamil Nadu has very strongly came out against this. Then the latest instance is about the archaeological surveys work, which was undertaken in Kizhadu. In a scientific manner, archaeologists, they unearthed various archaeological material, and they have sent it abroad for carbon dating and such scientific methods through which scientists can find out, archaeologists can find out what was the level of the civilization. So it was proved a very ancient civilization existed in the banks of Vaigai River. Iron, that period, those who lived those days, they were using iron to make instruments. Various findings. Now, I think 982-page report, a very renowned archaeologist, Mr. Ramakrishnan, he submitted. There is Archaeological Survey of India. Because of the intervention by those who advocate a different approach with regard to our ancient history, Manuwadis, they want to say that in different parts of India there was no great culture. Everything was as part of the Aryan culture. One did not have to go into those details. So, they have intervened. They said that this is not good enough. The evidence that is being shown are not sufficient. You see, now in Delhi, under Narendra Modi, there are a group of peculiar scientists. They are to be called pseudo-scientists, who were saying that plastic surgery existed in ancient India because Ganapati, head of elephant and body of human being. So ancient Indian scientists were competent enough to perform plastic surgery and various other atrocious arguments they make. But here, clearly scientific excavation and findings were made because this will establish the fact not only in different parts of India, different parts of the globe, there used to be great civilization at different epochs. Mesopotamian civilization, Egyptian civilization, Anga civilization, then Chinese civilization. These are all scientific findings, and we all should be proud that in the southern part of our country, in Tamilnadu, in the banks of Vaigai, there was a great civilization existed long time ago in the ancient times. But RSS controlled institutions under Narendra Modi in Delhi, they are unwilling to accept this. They are unwilling to accept science, archaeological science. I am very happy to note that our Parliament member, Comrade Su Venkateshan, took it up. Communist Party of India, Marxist took it up. The state government of Tamil Nadu under Mr. M.K. Stalin, state government also strongly taken it up. This issue also we have to take to the masses, the people, how communalization of science and archaeological studies is happening under Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. Comrades, what had happened in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir on April 22nd shocked the entire country and also the world. 26 people, except for one, rest were innocent tourists. They were shot dead point blank in Pahalgam by a group of terrorists. Not only that, they shot down these people. They identified people before shooting them down by their religion. This was a diabolic move to make communal division within the entire country. That was the purpose of these communally oriented terrorists and their action. But their game plan was initially foiled by the people of our country. People of our country, including those of Jammu and Kashmir. We all stood like a single person and condemned the terrorist action and said that we will remain united against terrorism. But the way in which people of Kashmir, in a way inspired at this moment of tragedy, needs to be noted. See, one young pony handler, Adil Shah, he is only 30-year-old. When we, CPIM delegation, visited Jammu and Kashmir, 10th and 11th of this month, MP's delegation, I was also there. And Comrade Su Venkateshan was there from Tamil Nadu. And MPs of CPIM from Bengal, Kerala, and Rajasthan, they were there. We met the wife, father, and mother of Adil Shah. We told them that the entire country is standing with you. Your son heroically declared the attitude of Jammu and Kashmir that you are not with terrorists. That 30-year-old youth was also murdered by this foreign trade terrorists. Then, when we speak about the united will of Indian people, I had the painful experience of meeting the daughter of a Malayali from Ernakulam, Ramachandran, who was killed. Ramachandran's daughter Arati, a young girl, young woman, mother of twins, 8-year-old twins. When we met her in Ernakulam, she said, which she had already stated, and what she stated was known to people, that she said, I lost my father in front of my eyes in Pahalgam, but I got two elder brothers from Kashmir, Muzaffar and Samir. When our CPIM delegation went to Jammu and Kashmir, we met one of them, Muzaffar. In fact, he is a taxi driver. So when we travel to different places of Jammu and Kashmir to meet people who have suffered, we engaged Muzaffar's taxi. He was with us for 2 days. So people of Kashmir Jammu and Kashmir gave a new message that we should remain together to fight terrorism. But what was the attitude of the RSS and Sangh Pariwar? Within couple of days, they started spreading hatred. They told Arati, his daughter of Ramachandran, daughter of the killed person. Why? She said that even though I lost my father, I got two brothers, elder brothers from Jammu and Kashmir. So the scholars of RSS, they are trolling her. Why should you identify with those Kashmiri boys? Then we know a BJP minister from Madhya Pradesh, he stated that Sophia Qureshi, that uniformed young woman who briefed the media, the press, after Pahalgam and the border, problems and skirmishes, or what that, whatever language you use to describe that. She was one of the people to speak to the media. So this, you all know now, for the sake of record, I am mentioning this. Without any shame, a BJP minister stated that we allowed Sophia Qureshi, the sister of terrorists, to speak to media. Mr. Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, why are you waiting to sack this person? He should be dismissed. He is still continuing as the minister. On cabinet meeting, he did not attend apparently. That is all. He is continuing. That means it is with the tacit approval of RSS and BJP that this campaign of hatred is being carried out in our country. Kashmiri students have been attacked. People belonging to minority communities, they are being attacked. Now minorities are equated with Pakistan. This is what RSS is doing. Immediately after Pahalgam, the country remained united. But the diabolic machinations of RSS, that is now trying to work. And the Prime Minister of our country, Mr. Narendra Modi, he is also speaking almost in the same language. He has come out with his new doctrine. What is the new doctrine? If some terrorist strike happens somewhere, we will attack Pakistan. So by keeping Pakistan as the enemy, of course now in Pakistan, the regime is military controlled. But people of Pakistan are not in that. We have to differentiate between the militaristic and communalized administrative sections in Pakistan and the people of Pakistan. There are communally organized outfits in our country also. But we do not dump that entire section by their religion. That is Islamophobia. Narendra Modi government and Amit Shah government, they are practicing Islamophobia and they are now trying to misuse the most unfortunate terrorist attack in Pahalgam to advance their communal politics in the country. We have to be very, very vigilant against that and we have to expose that. When all these developments, extraordinary developments had happened, the opposition, including CPIM, demanded that Prime Minister should participate in all-party meeting. But Narendra Modi, there was two all-party meetings held at different occasions. He was in India. He chose not to attend all-party meeting. What an undemocratic and authoritarian attitude he had shown. And he was going to give public speeches without participating in the all-party meeting. Then opposition demanded that there has to be a special session of parliament convened so that various aspects, the security labs, how 100 kilometers inside India, this terrorist could come from abroad or from Pakistan occupied Kashmir. What a serious security lapse it is. These issues need to be discussed. Moreover, Operation Sindhu, with big fanfare, Narendra Modi started. Our party said that don't escalate. Escalation of this conflict will lead to great loss for the people of India and also people of Pakistan. That is not good. Then the stand government took that Indus Water Treaty would be put in pause. People of Punjab is divided to Indian side and Pakistan side. Part of Punjab is in Pakistan, part of Punjab is in India. And you know, wheat and lot of agricultural products are there in Indian part of Punjab. Same is the case of Pakistani part of Punjab. That agriculture, which is very, very basic necessity of the people of Pakistan, that is possible because of the Indus Water Treaty. How can water be used as a weapon of war, which Narendra Modi wanted to do? He said all these issues we need to discuss. So convene a special session of parliament. He is unwilling. Then what did he do? He held a separate meeting with the chief ministers of BJP and NDA, avoiding chief ministers belonging to parties which are opposed to BJP. Tamilnadu chief minister was not involved in the discussion of the prime minister. Kerala chief minister was not involved. Are we to understand that Tamilnadu, Kerala and such states where non-BJP, no NDA governments are there, state governments are there, these states are outside India? Are we to think so? So such partisan, discriminatory, undemocratic attitude Narendra Modi followed with these developments of Pahalgam and after. Now the question in front of us is, we communists, are we afraid of some rain? Our comrades face bullets, our comrades face jail, lathi charge. That is the tradition of comrades of Kiyuvanmani, comrades of Telangana and all that. So facing rain is not a very big issue. But this is the inclement weather. So common sense demands that we should not prolong the meeting beyond a point. So skipping many points, I want to, with the permission of Comrade Shanmugam, our State Secretary and Comrade Vasuki, I propose to just have a very fast forward with some important points. With regard to Pahalgam and after, you must be now thinking in your mind why our General Secretary is not mentioning about Donald Trump. Yes, it was Donald Trump who announced to the world that he intervened with the leaders of India and Pakistan, and I have ensured a ceasefire. It is he who has announced. Now people are discussing. The other day, Narendra Modi had a long conversation with Donald Trump. After that conversation also, earlier, in different parts of the globe when Donald Trump was traveling, everywhere he was almost 12 times, a dozen times, he claimed that he intervened and ensured ceasefire. This is against Shimla Agreement for a third party involvement. This is the position of India, all political parties, including BJP, that no other country should be involved in problems between India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan should discuss and decide. This is our position. Mr. Narendra Modi, who permitted you to allow Donald Trump to intervene and make this claim? And there is no special evidence required to know the role of Donald Trump, because the world knows it was Donald Trump who announced the ceasefire. Later on only, from Indian side and from Pakistan side, explanations were made. All that details I don't want to go into. So this also we want to discuss. He has to come clean. Narendra Modi has to come clean on the floor of Parliament, because Parliament is where people, our representatives are there. Before them, Prime Minister has to clarify. Now, Donald Trump, who claims that he ensured ceasefire, he is supporting Netanyahu, who unilaterally attacked Gaza and West Bank against Palestine, genocidal war. And when in United Nations, effort was moved for a ceasefire in Gaza, the Donald Trump, Amit Shah and Narendra Modi are his followers. They are birds of the same feather. So, Donald Trump, who claims that he negotiated ceasefire between India and Pakistan, he is vetoing in UN Security Council ceasefire move in Gaza. When we are having this meeting here, what can one say? Hundreds of people are killed every day by Israel. This is not being considered as a news even by media. It's a routine every day. Children, poor children, pregnant people, women, old people, media people, those who organize relief, UN representatives, they are all getting killed by Israel. What for? There is no ceasefire. America is against ceasefire. Then Iran is being attacked by Israel. Iran has scientists doing research to develop nuclear capability according to them for peaceful purposes. America and Israel say that they are using it for weaponization. We have the experience. America launched an attack against Iraq and Saddam Hussein. Don't we remember that? What they were saying? Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. That is the term used. Weapons of mass destruction. America attacked Iraq. If Saddam Hussein and Iraq had some weapons of mass destruction, they would have used that for self-defense. But they did not use. They didn't have any weapons of mass destruction. Later on, they very casually said, oh, that was some wrong information we got, that they have weapons of mass destruction. They attack and destroy a country, destroy its leader, kill its, recognized leader, then they say that it was some wrong information. We did all that. Now Iran is being attacked. It will have very huge repercussion in the world economy. It can flare up. You don't know what will happen. What is happening now, we don't know. Who is responsible for this? The Zionist, fascist, rogue state, criminal state of Israel, of Netanyahu. Incidentally, when I say Netanyahu heads a criminal state, Netanyahu is a criminal. Most of you know. If he steps out of his prime ministership, the legal system in Israel will summon him. Trial was going on, and it was almost sure, goes without saying, that he will be convicted and he will be put in jail. So he is a criminal to be put in jail as per the legal jurisprudence of Israel. He is carrying out this genocidal war against Palestine, not only to eliminate Palestine and erase Palestine, that is the project of Zionism, but he is doing it also for self-sustenance, self-survival. And American imperialism is supporting all this. This is a criminal gang up. American administration has turned out to be a rogue state now. This is the fact of the matter. Through massive campaign, we have to make people understand these things. There are a lot of intricacies, but in simple language we have to explain this. Here, so far as the people of India are concerned, we should also take note of the fact that Narendra Modi and company, they have abandoned the time-tested foreign policy that we have been following since the times of freedom struggle. On Palestinian issue, Mahatma Gandhi had stated, it is on record, it is in writing. Mahatma Ji said, England is the country of English people. France is the country of French people. Germany is the country of German people. Similarly, Palestine is the country of Arab people. This is Mahatma Gandhi. This is before Israel was set up. Because before Israel was set up, Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated in January 1948. Israel came into existence later on, the same year, in 1948. There was two-nation solution for Palestinian question. I don't want to go into the details. But Narendra Modi is now, he has abandoned Palestine. India as a country always remained with Palestine. It's not a Muslim-Jewish issue. What was the struggle movement of Palestine known? PLO, Palestinian Liberation Organization. In that, later on, Hamas developed in the 80s. Various other details is irrelevant now. We support Palestine as a national liberation movement. But Narendra Modi has abandoned that. Now when Iran is being attacked, he is not taking a position which the non-aligned movement used to take. So because of this strategic alliance Narendra Modi and Donald Trump is having, now the foreign policy, the policy which always kept India along with the newly liberated countries from colonial rule, that approach is being abandoned by Narendra Modi and company. This also we need to very strongly explain to people. This is a very important, because this is reflecting in the economic policies of Narendra Modi also. Whatever Narendra Modi is dictated by Donald Trump and imperialism, mostly he is following. The Trump tariff war, he is not standing up against Trump. If negotiations, the way it is expected to go as per the report, Narendra Modi is going to surrender before Donald Trump. Indian farmers will suffer if what is being pressurized by Donald Trump over India government, which if India government accepts, Indian farmers will suffer. Medium, small and micro industries of our country would suffer. Pharmaceutical industry will suffer. So this is a major issue. So it's only an issue of foreign policy. It affects the domestic life of farmers and various other sections of society. Comrades, while concluding, I want to remind ourselves that we have two very important tasks. Apart from various other tasks, Party Central Committee and State Committee will discuss and place before you. Two immediate tasks are there. One is work for making the July 9th All India Workers' Strike a resounding success. We should put all our strength to make it's a joint All India strike call. Almost 10 trade union organizations, including CITU, ITUC, INUC and so on, together gave a call. I don't want to explain what are the demands of this All India strike. All aspects of our social life and basically working class life. The future of workers would be like that of slaves under Narendra Modi if these 4 labor codes are going to be implemented. So this July 9th All India Working Class Strike, which is being supported by peasant organizations, agricultural organizations and others, we have to ensure that it is going to be a resounding success. That is our immediate task. Second task is, politically what we should do. We are going to have elections in Bihar. There we have to work for the success of Mahagathbandhan, defeat the BJP-led front. And next year we are going to have election in Tamilnadu, Kerala, West Bengal, Pondicherry and Assam. That is why one person, a person like Shaguni, the role of Shaguni in Mahabharata you all know. Such a person is now moving around in Tamil Nadu. I don't know whether you would recognize him. He said he is holding a position in Modi cabinet. He is supposed to be the second in command after Narendra Modi. Who is the one who visited Tamil Nadu these days? Then he said, I want Tamil Nadu to be with BJP. That is his. We, the people of Tamil Nadu, should declare, Mr. Amit Shah, your machinations are not going to be successful in Tamil Nadu. The people of Tamil Nadu will unitedly fight and defeat Manuwadi Sangh Pariwar and its allies. Because Tamilnadu is the state which gave birth to Thiruvalluvar, Subramanya Bharati, Periyar, secular, progressive, democratic figures. I don't want to mention all those names. So here your RSS machination is not going to work. This we have to show, for which we have to work. We have to work. That is not enough. We have to work hard. We have to be with people. We have to explain these things to people. Tamil Nadu, like Kerala, is a strong outpost of secular and progressive politics. We have to preserve that. And for that, there is a particular political arrangement in Tamil Nadu that needs to be strengthened. This is the most important task. Now, this meeting has proved one thing. If we with red flag, if we communist line up with some purpose, even nature will surrender before the red flag. Nature just tried with some drizzle and some outpour whether this meeting can be disrupted. Nature was just testing, just experimenting. How is this communist? Nature already knows. But nature was testing how the communists are now? Or they still have willpower to stand up, to resist? You have proved that, so let's salute to you. Thank you very much. I conclude.